Hi Neet aspirants, welcome to Vari Medical Academy. Vari Medical Academy சார்பாக அனைத்து விதமான டாபிக் சார்ந்த ஒவ்வொரு வீடியோவும் இனி வரும் நாட்களில் உங்களுக்கு வரும். உங்களுக்கு இதை சார்ந்த சந்தேகங்கள், கேள்விகள் எதுவாக இருந்தாலும் கமெண்ட்ஸில் பாஸ் பண்ணுங்க. எங்கள் எக்ஸ்பர்ட் ஃபேக்கல்ட்டி மெம்பர்ஸ் போடுற வீடியோஸ் பிடிச்சிருந்ததுன்னா ஷேர் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. அந்த வீடியோ ரெகுலராக உங்களுக்கு வரணும்னா சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. தேங்க்யூ. Wish you all the best.
Good evening students, and today topics aromaticity. What is aromatic compounds, what is anti-aromatic and non-aromatic, how it is stabilize the molecule based on aromatic, anti-aromatic, non-aromatic. Now write aromatic compound. What are the aromatic compound? Aromaticity or aromatic compounds. If the compound is aromatic, what are the rules will be satisfied? Aromatic compound. First one I am taking benzene. Benzene is the aromatic compound because this must be what are the rules for aromatic compound means the benzene is the cyclic compound. The compound is cyclic. Next one is this one is planar. All carbons on one plane. The benzene is the planar compound and each carbon is sp2 hybridization. Planar means it is sp2 hybridization and the benzene molecule is the cyclic compound. Next one is the delocalization. What is the delocalization? This is a double bond, single bond, again double bond, again single bond and double bond and single bond. This is called delocalization of pi electrons. Delocalization of pi electrons or conjugation is present. What is present? Conjugation is present. Now another one, follow the Huckel's rule. What is the Huckel's rule? 4n plus 2 pi electrons. 4n plus 2 pi electrons. This is the Huckel's rule. Here is, if you take n is equal to 0, these are the n values 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4n, it follow the 4n plus 2 pi electrons. Here n is equal to 0. 0 means what is the n is equal to 0? It should substitute here 0, 2 pi electrons. If n is equal to 1, 6 pi electrons. If n is equal to 2, that is 10 pi electrons. Next, n is equal to 3, 14 pi electrons. These systems are aromatic. What are the rules? First one is the compound must be cyclic. Next one, it must be planar. Now I am taking benzene. This one is a cyclic compound. Another one is the planar. Each carbon, this is sp2 and this one also sp2 hybridization. sp2 and this one also sp2 hybridization. sp2 and this one also sp2. That's why this one is the planar molecule. All carbons on the plane. Next, delocalization. What is the delocalization, students? Sigma and pi, sigma and pi. Pi, sigma, pi. Or pi, sigma positive. Next, pi, sigma negative. Or pi, sigma lone pair of electrons. This is called conjugation. What is the delocalization, students? Delocalization means pi sigma pi or pi sigma positive charge, pi sigma negative, next to pi sigma lone pair of electrons. This is called delocalization and conjugation is present. Next one is Huckel's rule. Huckel's rule. It must be follows Huckel's rule, 4n plus 2 pi electrons. If you substitute n is equal to 0 here, that is 2 pi electrons. In the case of benzene, the n is equal to 1. n is equal to 1 means the 6 pi electrons. In benzene contain how many pi electrons? 6 pi electrons are present. That's why it is aromatic compound. Benzene is the aromatic compound. What are the rules of aromatic compound? The compound must be cyclic, planar, delocalization or conjugation is present. What is the conjugation? Sigma, pi, pi sigma positive, pi sigma negative, pi sigma lone pair of electrons. Next one, and 4n plus 2 pi electrons. This is called aromatic compound. Another one is another very important compounds is anti-aromatic. Aromatic and anti-aromatic. Write down anti-aromatic. Anti-aromatic compound. Anti-aromatic compounds also, the three rules are same. It must be cyclic. Anti-aromatic means it must be cyclic compound. Next one, it must be planar. Next one is delocalization of pi electrons. Delocalization of pi electrons or conjugation is present. The three rules are same for anti-aromatic. Only one change is here is 4n pi electrons. 4n pi electrons. It must be follow 4n plus pi, 4n pi electrons. If it is n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, 3, 4. If n is equal to 1, 4 pi electrons. If n is equal to 8 pi electrons, n is equal to 3, 12 pi electrons. If n is equal to 4, 16 pi electrons. This system is the anti-aromatic compound. Aromatic compound, these are the rules. Anti-aromatic, only three are same. What are the three rules? Cyclic, planar, delocalization. These three rules are for aromatic compound. Anti-aromatic is same. Only one change aromatic, anti-aromatic is, here is anti-aromatic is 4n pi electrons. Aromatic is 4n plus 2 pi electrons. Ackel's rule is follow. Here is no Ackel's rule is not followed. Next one is non-aromatic. What is non-aromatic compound? Non-aromatic compound means it is not cyclic, not planar, no delocalization is present. It is not follows the Ackel's rule. What is non-aromatic compound? Non-aromatic compound or not aromatic compound. Not aromatic compound means I am writing like this, and this must be not planar, not cyclic, and it is not follows the delocalization, and it is not follows the Ackel's rule. Ackel's rule 4n plus 2 pi electrons is not followed. That's why it is non-aromatic compound. What is the stability order of the aromatic, anti-aromatic, non-aromatic compounds? The stability order of the molecules, what is the order means? Aromatic compounds are more stable. Aromatic compounds are more stable after non-aromatic, and the last one is the anti-aromatic compound. Anti-aromatic compounds are least stable, and aromatic compounds are the more stable. This is the order of the stability order of the organic molecules. Which one is the stable molecule? Aromatic compound. And which one is the unstable? Anti-aromatic. In between, non-aromatic compounds are present. We can check the examples. We can check the example whether molecule is aromatic and non-aromatic or anti-aromatic. One by one, we can check the molecule. First one I am taking cyclopropene cation, and next one, this is the example 1. Next, write down next negative charge, and fourth one, and next fifth one. Examples practice, then only you can understand. Here is positive charge. Next one is these compounds are given. Please take the first example, cyclopropynyl cation. Okay. Now it must be, what are the rules for aromatic compound? It is cyclic. Yeah, this compound is cyclic. Next, this one will be planar. Next, how many pi electrons are present? 2 pi electrons. 2 pi electrons means 4n plus 2 pi electrons. 4n plus 2 pi electrons. N is equal to 0. That's why 2 pi electrons. It is aromatic or anti-aromatic or non-aromatic? This will be aromatic compound. The first compound is aromatic compound. Okay, now this one is cyclic. Yes, cyclic structure and planar. Next to 2 pi electrons are present and aromatic compound. Go to the next example. It is also cyclic. This one must be cyclic. Next, it must be planar. Cyclic and planar. Another rule. How many pi electrons? Here is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pi electrons. 4 pi electrons. If 4 pi electrons, delocalization is present or not, check it. Here is double bond, single bond, positive charge, single bond, double bond. Conjugation is present. Here double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond. That's why conjugation also present. And above the structure also conjugation is present. Here conjugation present. Conjugation present. Next, whether it is aromatic? No. Anti-aromatic compound. Anti-aromatic compound. Next, going to this example. Here this one also cyclic. First one, this one cyclic. Next, it must be planar. Yeah, this is planar compound. And next, double bond, single bond, negative charge, single bond, negative charge, single bond, and double bond is present. That's why conjugation also present. Yes, conjugation is present. Conjugation also present. Planar, cyclic. And how many pi electrons? Here is 1, 2, 3. 3 to just 6. 6 pi electrons means this is aromatic compound. Aromatic compound. Coming to this compound, generally we can take this carbon is the sp3 carbon. That's why it is not planar. Not planar. And conjugation is present. Here is a double bond, single bond, single bond. That's why there is no conjugation. Conjugation is absent. Next, you can check the 4n plus. Here is 4 pi electrons. Here is 1, 2, 2, 2, 4 pi electrons are present, but it is not aromatic compound. Not aromatic compound or non-aromatic compound. We can consider as not aromatic or non-aromatic compound. Coming to the other example, here also first one, this is the sp3 carbon. It is not planar. Simply it is not planar. Here double bond, single bond, positive charge, but single bond. That's why no conjugation is present. Directly we can write non-aromatic compound. Non-aromatic compound. Coming to the next example, we can take this one. Here is cyclic compound and it is a planar. Checking the conjugation, whether it is present conjugation or not. Here is a double bond is present, single bond, negative charge, single bond, double bond. Yes, conjugation is present. Conjugation is present. Now checking the 4 pi electrons. How many pi electrons? Here is 1, 2, 2 to 4. 4 pi electrons are present, this must be anti-aromatic compound. Anti-aromatic compound. Okay now. And check this compound, but this lone pair of electrons are not involved in conjugation. Okay now. In pyridine, lone pair of electrons are not involved in conjugation. That's why here also that must be planar. This is planar compound, and conjugation also present. It must be cyclic, and 4n plus 2 pi electrons, Ackel's rule is followed. That's why it is also aromatic compound. The pyridine is a aromatic compound. Check the thiophene, sulfur, but here it is involved in lone pair of electrons are involved in conjugation. That's why this one also cyclic and planar, conjugation present. This is a aromatic compound. Thiophene, pyrrole and furan, all are aromatic compound. Now check the naphthalene. Naphthalene, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to ja, 10 pi electrons are present. It must be cyclic compound. It must be planar. And 4n plus 2 pi electrons followed. That's why naphthalene is aromatic compound. Aromatic compound. Now check the another compound, this cyclic compound. Here this one also cyclic. Yes, cyclic compound this one, and it is planar. And conjugation, check the conjugation, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond. Yeah, conjugation is present. Yes, conjugation or delocalization present. Delocalization present, planar, cyclic. Now check the 4 pi electrons, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to ja, 8 pi electrons are present. That's why it is anti-aromatic compound. Anti-aromatic compound. Next, to check this compound. For this carbon, sp3 carbon is there. sp3 is present means tetrahedral, but it is not planar. Not planar. Even double bond, single bond, conjugation also absent. That's why it is a non-aromatic compound. Non-aromatic compound. These are the examples you can practice based on aromatic compound, non-aromatic compound, anti-aromatic compound. You can check the many examples. We can write the based on rules. The compound is aromatic means what are the rules? It must be cyclic, planar, conjugation, delocalization is present, 4n plus 2 pi electrons. Ackel's rule is followed. That is aromatic compound. And anti-aromatic compound means it must be followed planar, cyclic, delocalization, but only the difference is 4 pi electrons in anti-aromatic compound. And please take the examples and practice more examples. And thank you very much watching my videos. And please subscribe it and comment it.